Okay.
You turned it off.
No, it's on.
Hi guys, here's Christian the Rainbow Stamper. Today, I'll show you how to make a Mickey card.
A Mickey card, yep. You gotta make sure you speak up, okay? Alright, so we're gonna be using as a base, we're gonna be using Poppy Parade, and we're gonna have 4 1/4 by 11. We're gonna score it at 5 1/2. And then we have a layer of DSP. We're using the stars. And this is, I believe, from the Under the Mistletoe. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Then we have a piece of Poppy Parade that measures 3 3/4 square. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. We have a piece of Whisper White that measures 3 inches by 3 inches. So 3 inches square. Then we have a scrap of Basic Black. And we have our 2-inch circle punch, our 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and the light bulb circle punch. This actually is part of a bundle, and I will post everything that goes with this when we're finished. There are a few things that I had to use that are, I'm not sure if they're retired, but we have something similar now. So I have some baker's twine that I'm actually using for the string for the lights, but I think that's probably the only thing. And then I made my bulbs. I did a couple of them ahead of time. This is using Grapefruit Grove. This is using Blueberry Bushel, as you can see here. So I already did some of these. Then I have another bulb using Pineapple Punch. And then we're going to do 2 bulbs with Poppy Parade. So can you help me punch these out? Yep. So we're going to do 2 of those. Go ahead and give it a squeeze. 1 and 1 more. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if we can get it this way. Okay, squeeze. Okay, so 2 of those, and I already have 2 of the little pieces that I punched out with green. Okay, thank you. And I'm going to attach these with some glue dots. So what I did was I just put the little back part on a mini glue dot for 2 of the red ones. And what I did was I repeated red twice because I think it made it very bright. I was originally considering doing a green bulb, but it kind of got lost with the green plug-in part, so I vetoed that. All right, so let me move this out of the way. Here's my last red bulb, and we're gonna put these together for you. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna punch out the black. So for the ears, so we're gonna punch out 2 of the 1 1/4 inch circle punch. And if you have 1 3/8, you could use that, because even if it's a little big, you can always just slide it behind. And then we're going to punch out 1 of the 2-inch circle punches. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Oh, good job. So 2-inch circle punch. And the way I found that these work the best was by using the Tombow liquid glue. So what we're going to do, so I'm going to put the Mickey together. In the meantime, would you like to put the paper onto here? Yep. Okay, so you're going to put... He's going to put snail adhesive onto this DSP, and he's going to attach it so the stars are sticking up onto that Poppy Parade piece. So go ahead and put your tape on there. And I'm going to just put a little bit of the Tombow glue, oops, onto the ears. It's okay, just stop it and then turn. There you go, you got it. Keep going. So I found that it was easiest to kind of stick these behind an eyeball and see if you liked it. And you see I got a little overzealous with my glue there. No biggie though. It does dry clear, so. And then the same with this. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so it's kind of has that space there. All right, so I'm going to set this. Oh, very nice. You put that one on. Now, would you do me a favor and can you attach the white to the red?
Yep.
So attach the white to the red panel. So I'm going to let this dry for a second just to make sure that it's kind of settled. And then I'm going to show you how I did the cord, because originally I was going to trim out some paper, but it looked horrible. So that's when I decided to go with using the baker's twine as the cord instead. So once we get this piece, that's okay. So put this one here. It's no big deal. Put that onto that panel. Make sure it's lined up nice and square, even as you can. Let's scoot it up here a little bit so they can see what you're doing.
I can see.
Okay, nice. All right, so now we're going to take this and you're going to put some adhesive And we're going to put this on here. Okay, very nice. Good. Okay, turn it once more. Very good. Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. And then you're going to put this square onto this.
Yep.
So can I line that on there? Oh, you knew that already, huh? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more of the liquid glue onto the back of the Mickey head. Okay, and that way this will give you the adjustability if you want to move it. So we're going to put this right here. Kind of set it just, whoop, hold on. Just like that so it's even. Okay, then I'm going to get my glue dots out one more time. So I'm going to take my bulbs and I'm going to put some glue dots onto the back. I'm going to say at least put 2 on every one. I'm just going to set those on the side. You could do this with dimensionals too if you prefer. But I think it worked really, really well, except I have really sticky fingers with the glue dots. Put this here. Hold on, we're almost done. 1, 2. Oops. They're all sticking to my fingers. Very, very sticky fingers.
Silly.
And then one more, silly mommy. All right, one more. All right, so then I have my bulb. So now what I decided was I kind of wanted to make this so it was a little bit twirly. So I just ended up trimming off a length. I can't even tell you how much it is. It's probably about maybe 6 inches. This is going to be too much. So what I did was I started out by kind of setting this onto the card. And I started with a red one. Oh, all the red ones are coming. I started with a red one and I kind of set it just like that to hold it in place. Okay, and then I made this loop up. So I made a loop. Put the blue one up here to hold it. Put the Grapefruit Grove over here. Whoops. To hold it. I made a loop like that. Put a red one. Made another loop. And we are going to secure this, so don't worry about that. Another loop, and then I added in, and you can make this one go any way you want, the yellow. And then I went back and I kind of trimmed this off. Just like that. So to get this to stay, you can also, like I said, if you wanted to put more glue dots, you can. If you wanted to, you could also put some Tombow underneath of these as well. But the other thing was to get these to stay, what I did was, hold on buddy, is I took my fine tip glue pen and I just put a little bit of glue at the bottom of where the loop meets and kind of just pressed it in to hold it in place. And really, once you kind of get your, like if your baker's twine has been on a loop for a while, sometimes it likes to stay curled. But once if you get it straightened out, it really isn't that hard. So then when, just don't touch those wet parts, okay? When this dries, the little glue here is clear. So you can even take, if you want to, you could take like your paper piercer or, where is it? You could even do it with your take your pick tool if you wanted to, and you can kind of just press this down into it so you make sure that it stays. There you go. And then just wipe the end of that off. And then there you have it. So really simple card. Little Mickey Mouse if you have anybody in your house that loves Mickey. Another thing you could do if you wanted to do a Minnie Mouse card is you could completely omit the light bulbs if you wanted to, and you could make Mickey or Minnie's bow. You could make that with the heart punch. So you can make the heart and then just use a round circle for the middle, and you could do it with Christmas colors, or you could even punch it out with Christmas DSP, which would be super cute as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. See you next time. See you real soon. Is that what Mickey says? Right? Go ahead. Say it now. I'm turning it off.
M-I-C.
M-I-C.
K-E-Y.
M-O-U-S-E. See you real soon.
Bye-bye.